Hey family, I am Dr. Jackson. I've been getting calls in Texas and people saying to me, Doc, what is this Dream Makers Camp? Talk to me. Tell me what about the Dream Makers Camp. So let me tell you what's going on. As many of you know, I've been a life coach, business coach for many years. I've been a mentor. I've trained on the corporate level. I've trained technology. I've trained strategy. I'm a strategist for many different organizations. I'm called in when they have problems to figure out developing a strategy to try to bring change and transformation. I've been the trusted source for many confidence, political leaders, friends, business tycoons, some of my Jewish investor friends. I'm the voice they call when they need some to level up and work on a strategy. One of the greatest things that I have had to accept is, despite coming from humble beginnings, that my pain has brought great gain. God has shifted me into a position of being a strategist. You can show me a problem and I'll find a solution for you. I'm a solution-driven person. I don't see problems. I see answers and opportunities. Now, for many people, they are confronted with great thought, great ideas. They're talented. They're gifted. You're able to do a lot of things, but execution is where you struggle at. You don't know what you need to be doing or how to go about doing it. I was there. And the truth of the matter is, if I be very transparent with you, God gave me strategists in my life, people to help me implement. And I've been able to hone and sharpen my gifts and my skills. One of the things that's funny to me is I'm now serving on committees and groups. And so recently I was tardy at getting to a meeting due to a prior obligation. And I stated to them that I would be tardy to that meeting. And so I was in a meeting that was really a significant meeting working with prison reform. And so I leave that meeting strategizing and helping them understand the particulars and the next pattern that we need to implement towards prison reform. And it was an amazing meeting. So the next meeting I'm getting ready to go in, and it's with another group. And there are people that have become dear to me. And so I'll leave their names out, but they are, multimillionaires, guys that are worth 180 million, 50 million, some congressional leaders, a governor in one of the meetings, and some upper business execs that, do some pretty good things, and some iconic pastors and everything. And so they're strategizing on a project. And so I'll leave the project out, because then if I tell you the project, then I'll, kind of be telling you who the people were in the meeting and not divulging anything. And that's one thing as a strategist, you got to learn how to keep your mouth shut, not tell people business. And so I get to the meeting, and I saw the agenda, what it was coming, and so I'm about 30 minutes late. And so I was like, y'all bring me up to skip speed, where you at? And so while waiting on them to bring me up to speed, and that's the life of a strategist, somebody's always calling. While waiting on them to bring me up to speed, I'm waiting and, kind of waiting for them to, just kind of debrief me on what's going on and where they're at. They said, we haven't started the meeting. I said, why haven't y'all started the meeting? Y'all are busy people with stuff to do. They said, we weren't going nowhere until the strategist came to the meeting, and we weren't going to start. And so, it was very humbling to realize that that's one of my gifts. I'm a strategist. I'm a bridge. I'm called to help you get to the location of your destiny in half the time. So I want to have a think tank. I want to have a session where I can take 15 people, put them in a room, and I'm going to talk on things that I've learned that shift business, from technology, implementation, skills of leadership. And I want to go over strategic decision-making things I've learned that shifted my life and that I have shared with corporations, companies. Every year I'm with our charter school leaders around the world and corporate CEOs and groups that I mentor and manage and help them understand how to manage their ideologies and implement them into the workplace that affects some of your jobs or places that you've worked in and things that you've been accustomed to. And so I'm going to go over concepts, and then we're going to go from concept to constructs, where you're able to share with me ideas. And in a group of a think tank, we're going to come up with strategies, ideas of how to implement. We're going to identify what's the blockages and how to succumb to blockages, because many times it's not a lack of ideas that people have, is that they don't know how to overcome the hurdles that keep them from being able to implement their ideas. And so we're going to figure out what's the hurdles. We're going to help you redefine what your product is, what your value is. Now you say, well, I don't know what I need to be doing. Then you really need to be here. We're going to figure out what you are gifted at and what you should be doing, and how can your giftings change your economic fortitude. Because inside of you is a wealthy plan. We just got to make it work for you and work the plan. Identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Many people struggle at knowing what they're strong at, or what they're strong at, how can they monetize their areas. And so maybe you've never had anyone to sit down with you and walk you through it. And so when we leave here, we're going to have an operational business plan, kind of like what we need to do, a modus operandi, what we're going to be doing, what are the steps we need to do for success. And then I'm going to walk you through that. And then I'm going to give you the option of me coaching you afterwards if you need it. But I want to help you win. And so we're going to start in the morning time. Remember now, I wake up at 4:30 every morning. So we're not going to start at 4:30, but we're going to be pretty early, at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to get together and we're going to talk. We're going to strategize. We're going to eat breakfast, come back, break, eat lunch. You're going to let you go home that night, go back to the hotel. And then we're going to come back again the following morning, and we're going to recap, go over this, and let you get to your prospective locations. If you've never had an encounter like this, you've never got a chance to sit down with someone that understands vision and dream. I started a Bible college when I was a little kid, a young guy. I call it kid. Anytime you're young. I started a business. It was funny. My first business as a kid, was was selling notepads at school. I developed a business selling notepads. I bought them low, sold them high. Pens and paper, because I realized there was a need. I remember having a lawnmower business and getting other lawnmowers and renting them out to other people to utilize lawnmowers on the weekend. As a kid, I learned how to flip my money and to make things work for me. I've always been studious when it comes down to creating opportunities, or most of the time not creating opportunities, but seizing the opportunities, because many times you're trying to make what's already there. You got to be able to work the opportunities that are presented. Now, I'm coaching already. Life always sends opportunities. Many of you have not learned the art of being able to identify an opportunity, seize it, and how to go about it, because there's a strategy to that. And I'm going to lock you up in a room, not let you go. I'm going to throw away the key. Let's come into the cave. I'm a biblicist, on top of being all of this functional leadership mechanics. And so it says that the guy named David, locked them. They were in the cave of Adullam, and he taught them, and they came out and became soldiers and warriors. I want to lock you in this business, emotional leadership development cave. Now, some of you are going to come and you're ministers and you have ministry desires, and you need to pick somebody's brain. You need to spend time understanding the next. Some of you are business leaders. You want to start a daycare. You want to start a business that's different than anything else, a school or ideas. You got creative ideas. You don't know what to do. You know it's inside of you. It's group homes. I've developed those. I mean, there's nothing that I have not done. But the key to it is that whether I've done it or not, there are keys to success that work regardless of what my prior knowledge of the thing is. If you work a system, there is a system for success. Many of us, we fail because we work a system of failure. And so I'm going to show you how to evict yourself from the system of failure and how to slide yourself into a system of success. And if you can develop a pattern of success, everything that you do will turn to be prosperous. There's a fine line in the universe that connects all things together. And when you connect the dots, things just seem to go better. I'm going to teach you how to draw out of the lines, but I'm going to teach you the structure that it means that you need to adapt to reach your goals. So maybe you're a business person and you're only doing a percentage of business and you need to take it to another level. Maybe you're a venture capitalist and you're struggling to find the properties or the space or the ideas or the concept. This is perfect. And maybe you're at a point, I don't know what I should be doing with my life. I got some ideas, but I've been tight-lipped. I don't know. So everybody's going to sign an NDA in the room. I'm gonna make them sign non-disclosure, non-compete, so nobody can steal your ideas legally. But we're gonna be in this room, and we're gonna learn. And so, if you've been looking for a mentor-mentee relationship, someone that can help you. One of the things I oftentimes say that if you're the smartest person in the room you're in, you probably need to find another category of people to associate with you that agitates you. I'm a person that I call the washing machine repair company at my previous home, and I asked them. I said, the washing machine is spinning, but it's not cleaning the clothes. And he said to me, he said, Doc, your problem is the agitator is going out. I said, what is the agitator? He says, because if the clothes are not agitated, they will not get clean. And so I'm going to be an agitation for you in that room. I'm going to throw some balls. It's going to be a creative experience. It's going to be amazing. But we're going to cover some stuff, and we're going to help you reach success. If you've ever desired to be a winner, and you know that the potential to win is in you, but you struggle to get there, things are going to become clear. Now, let me tell you something. Endless relationships are going to be made. Someone asked me, can I take it virtually? Absolutely not. Nope. My next one is probably going to be, I don't know when it's going to be, but I think I'm going to do it in the Bahamas. But this one is going to be amazing. It's going to give us the recipe of success. Now, you always know what happens the first one. The first one, because this is the first one we're doing. The first one, I'm going to give more than I need to give. I'm going to spend time with you and exhaust energy. I want to leave here drained. I want you to drain me. I want my team to have to help me get to the car because I've given everything I had on the table. I've poured into your life. I'm excited about this opportunity. Where did this idea come from? It was hatched from heaven. I believe that I'm led of God, and I believe the people that are coming here are going to be people that have a great work to do. And they got people around them with ideas, but they didn't have a strategist. Someone that can help them understand it. And that may be one of your problems, that you've got people with ideas and they're telling you this, but they don't understand it requires a strategy to make it happen. And I'm going to help you because God knows if I'm called to do anything, I'm called to create strategy. And it's more than just money, but watch this. I know how to make money anywhere. We'll talk about it at the session. I got some secrets I want to share, some things I've done and things I've learned and things that have had happened. But if I wasn't a strategist, I would have died. That's just all I'm gonna say to you. And we'll talk about how strategy changed my life, and I'm gonna show you how strategy can change your life. Well, now listen. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go online, and I want you to click on the link, and I want you to sign up. I want you to sign up for something that's going to change your life. Stop playing with your success. Stop playing with it. And the beauty of it is you're going to be a room full of people that are creatives, people that have desires too. And we're going to put our ideas together and we're going to make something happen. Now, you're liable to come out of here. Now, watch this. For some of you, you're going to get in the room, and as strategists, there's some people that's coming that are going to be funders and people that like venture capitalists, like ideas, that like funding ideas and supporting people. So for you, you're going to leave out of here probably with the money to do what you need to do, but most importantly, you're going to strategize with some people that can help you do what you need to do. So it's going to be amazing. My friends, my mentor friends, my strategist friends, the people that's going to be here are incredible. That's going to be on our team, a panel that's going to be working with us. The mystery people are going to be here, and it is going to be good. So I believe you can leave here set up for the rest of your life. This is the Dream Makers Camp. Let's work the dream out. Let's get our dream fit, and let's become the best version of us that we can ever be.
Do you have a big idea or a dream that you want to pursue, but sometimes feel unsure of how to make it happen? Maybe you have days where you feel really smart, but others where you doubt yourself. If this sounds familiar, you might benefit from attending the Dreammakers Conference.
It's a formula for success. 75% of your energy may be displayed at working in your now. That's paying the bills, taking care of the family, doing what you need to do. But the other 25% of your energy needs to be expended working on your next.
This event is led by Coach Jackson, who is a strategist and wants to help you unlock your potential. During the conference, you'll spend 2 days with 15 other people learning leadership skills and creative strategies. Together, you'll prioritize your goals and dreams and come up with a plan to make them a reality. It's like a brainstorming session unlike any other, and it's called the Dream Makers Camp.